way in the 5th inning. It's the same situation. They're going to give us an out. We wild pitch guys to second base, and we continued to walk guys, hit guys. It was just poor fundamentally. And then even with all that, we still had opportunities throughout the game to get right back in it, and we didn't move runners. And then we had other situations with runners in scoring position where we didn't swing at strikes. And so those are all basic things you have to be, that you have to do well to be good defensively, to be good pitching wise, and to be a good hitter, a good offensive team. And so again, as well as we did on Friday and Saturday in those areas, and it wasn't just because of wins and losses. We truly went out of our way to move runners and do things. We reverted back today, so that was a disappointment. And that's the one thing that's been a disappointment with this team. And it goes back to some youth, but we're far enough along the season. We've got to get through them. We need a level of consistency. It can't be we go out and we do things right for 2 days, and then all of a sudden, we feel good about ourselves and think we can just walk on the field and beat somebody. It doesn't work that way. You have to do things properly every day, and today we didn't.
You talk about being far enough along in the season. From that perspective, is it kind of disappointing too that you haven't identified that, or haven't located that reliable Sunday starter?
Yeah, if we can find that reliable guy on Sunday, we can be dangerous. I felt really good going into it today because you had some good arms that have been productive. And it's tough to defend the wall. So, yeah, I am. I'm disappointed that we don't have that person identified yet. It's got to be one of the guys. It's got to be either De La Torrente, Ferry, possibly even Drayson Johnson. That's an option, but they're capable. We can't get one great outing and one terrible outing. You've got to give us that consistency, so we know exactly what we're doing.
Going into next weekend, do you do it like you did this with a TBA?
It'll be a TBA, absolutely. We'll see what we have to do to win game 1 and 2, see where we're at, and then make a decision after the game on Saturday.
Way back when, before you started the season, we talked about a possible rotation for the Big Tens, and you mentioned a couple guys that aren't in that anymore. Can you give us an update on McDonald, on his physical status?
Yeah, Rob McDonald has had soreness. He's through the soreness now, but has been out long enough that we have to do a long throwing program just to get him back where he needs to be. We're not going to do anything to ever hurt anybody, and we're just going to do the right thing, make sure that we get him healthy so in the fall he's ready to go. I really don't believe that he'll throw for us again this year, just because we're going to do things properly. Now, I say that, and could there be a situation where maybe use him in some spots late in the year? Yes, but we're not pushing for that. We're going to make sure he's 100%. And then, the other person that I thought could be in the rotation was Nick Chmielewski, and he's been inconsistent. He's been very inconsistent as far as walks to strikeouts and put too many guys on base, and that's where we've been with that third starter. Some days guys give us great starts and throw the ball over the plate, and when we do that, we've played well defensively and had a chance to win the game. And when they don't work ahead in the count, when they're walking guys, it makes it tough. Makes it a tough day.
How long did you have to shut down Rob?
Rob was shut down for about a month.
Mm-hmm. But is he doing anything at this point?
Oh yeah, he is. He's out, and he started his throwing program. So we're working him back into things, but we're not going to rush him. He's got a chance to be a really good pitcher, and I would think he's got a chance if he continues to move along to be a weekend starter next year. I mean, that's not a promise. I just think with his stuff and his competitiveness that he could be that guy, and so we're going to do things the right way and make sure we get him back healthy.
Yeah, it was going to be tough to come in today and sweep Ohio State. It's never easy, I guess, to sweep a team, and when you build a deficit that big, it's just too much to come back from. Is that the difference today?
Well, it's tough to sweep a series, but at the same time, we'd played well, and if we go out early and do our job and take advantage of the 1 or 2 runs we could have gotten right off the bat by just doing some things fundamentally well, and then go out and throw strikes, I thought they were down, and that we could have, put the nail in the coffin basically, and in every aspect we failed today. We failed pitching-wise. Defensively, even though the errors, you don't have a bunch of errors up there, we didn't get outs in bunt situations. and then you turn around and we had numerous opportunities to move runners and drive runners home. We had 12 guys left on base. You know, you just don't win when you do that.
Where's the team's confidence at right now? I mean, you've won 2 games in a row. Look like you guys are maybe starting to turn the corner, and then you don't play as well as you want today. Where are you guys at heading into this week?
Yeah, we're fine. I mean, we won 4 games in a row, and you know, baseball's a tough game. You look at what happens at the major league level. We have days like this, and you just have to learn from them and move forward. You know, we'll come out and we'll be ready to go Tuesday, and you know, we're right in the thick of things with the Big Ten season with 4 weekends. So we're only halfway through things, and we're fine. We're in good shape. These guys are very resilient, and you know, they care. They were upset during the game and after the game. Weren't a great, you know, didn't have a great attitude coming out of the dugout, which is good. I want those guys to hurt when we don't play well and hurt when we lose, and you know, we'll bounce back right away.
What did you talk with the ump about after that call?
Can't comment on the umpires.
Would you have rather seen your team? I believe there's a runner at first at that time.
We had first and third situation.
Would you have rather seen them go for the double play than try and get the out at home?
You won't get a double play when it's a ball that's kind of dead in between home and first. I mean, you only have 1 or 2 plays. You have play at the plate or play at first base, but you never turn 2 on that.